Hello there, my favorite chargers. This is Mrs. Boyd with Mrs. Boyd's Math Room. Today we're talking about solving systems with elimination. We're going to start out slow today with addition and subtraction. Okay, so if we have two systems right here, 2x plus 3y equals 13 and negative 2x plus 8y equals 20. When the coefficients have opposite signs, we're looking at these coefficients right here. We can't solve this with substitution because neither of my coefficients have, neither of my variables have no coefficient. So we're going to use a new technique with elimination. So our two x's, we're looking for one variable with the same number in front and opposite signs. So here we have the x's, each have a 2 in front and one's a -2. So that's perfect. When the coefficients have opposite signs, when we add these two equations, the 2x and -2x simplify out, or they cancel each other out, leaving only y. So let's try that. 2x minus 2x, those cancel. 3y plus 8y is 11y, and 13 plus 20 is 33. We divide both sides by 11, and we get y is 3. Now, after solving for y, the value, we plug the value in to solve for x. So I take y equals 3. I'm going to plug it into this first equation where y is. So now I've got 2x plus 3. Now y is 3 equals 13. Well, that's 2x plus 9 is 13. Subtract 9 from each side, and I've got 2x is 4. Divide by 2. That means x is 2. Like I've said before, these solutions are coordinate points, so when I write my solution down, it needs to be in the form of a coordinate point. So that's one possibility. Next possibility, when our coefficients have the same sign. Now we're going to look at neither of these have no coefficient. So we're going to use the same idea we did before. We have one variable, the y's this time, with the same number in front, that's 3's. But here they have the same sign in front, which is no good. So instead of thinking about subtracting, which is not what I want you to do, I want you to change all the signs in one equation and add them together. So I'm going to leave 2x plus 3y equals 10 and make it minus 4x minus 3y is -20. Now we add them together. 2x minus 4x is -2x. 3y minus 3y cancels out. 10 minus 20 is -10. Now we can divide both sides by -2, and we get x is 5. Same thing above. Now that we know what x is, we plug it back into this top equation and find y. So 2 times 5 plus 3y is 10. That's 10 plus 3y is 10. I subtract that 10 from each side, and I get 3y is 0. divide by 3, and y is 0. So we put these together for a coordinate point, and I get 5, 0 for the solution. Last possibility, we could add or subtract. When coefficients have either sign. So on the one on the left, we're just going to add them together because we've got 3y minus 3y. When we add these, we have 4x. Those guys cancel, and that equals 44. Divide by 4, and x is 11. Plug that back into the top one. And we've got 2 times 11 minus 3y is 24. That's 22 minus 3y is 24. Subtract that 22. Negative 3y is 2. Divide. And y is negative 2/3. Let's try the same thing on the other side, except for now, I want to change all 3 signs in one of them to the opposite of what it is now. So I'm going to leave 2x minus 3y is 24 and change the next one to negative 2x minus 3y is negative 20. Now, 2x minus 2x will cancel, and that'll be negative 6y is negative or positive 4. Divide both sides by negative 6. So got y is negative 2/3 once I simplify. Plug that into my equation for y, and I get 2x minus 3 times negative 2/3 equals 24. So 2x, 3's cancel, negative 2 is plus 2 is 24. I subtract that 2 from each side, and 2x is 22. Oh, divide by 22, or divide by 2, not x, holy cow, and x is 11. So no matter which way I work this problem, my solution is always 11, negative 2/3. All right, so let's do some more practice. Try these on your own. Come back here and check your work with me. All right, we have 4y and minus 4y. So when I add these together, those cancel. And 7x is 14. I can divide by 7, and x is 2. I plug it back in, and I get 3 times 2 plus 4y, 2. So 6 plus 4y is 2. Subtract that 6. 4y is negative 4. I divide, and I get y is negative 1. So my solution is 2, negative 1. If you want to check your work here, you should plug your solution back into both equations, and it should work for both. My x's disappear here. So I've got negative 3y is 6. Divide by negative 3, and we've got y is negative 2. Plug that in. 3x plus 2 times a negative 2 is negative 19. So 3x minus 4 is negative 19. Add that 4, and I get 3x equals negative 15. Divide by 3, and x is negative 5. So the solution here is negative 5, negative 2. Got 7x and 7x, can't have that, so I'm going to leave the top equation the exact way it is and change the bottom one, all the signs. Add them up. X's disappear. I've got 2y is negative 6. That means y is negative 3. Now I can plug that into this y, this y, this y, or this y. I'm going to continue to choose the top one. So 7x plus 4 times negative 3 is 2. That means 7x minus 12 is 2. I can add that 12 and get 7x is 14. Divide by 7 and x is 2. So my solution is 2, negative 3. All right, next one, halfway through. I've got negative 3y and negative 3y, so I'm just going to change these signs like this. And now we can add 7x. Those cancel, equals negative 21. I divide by 7, and x is negative 3. Plug that in. 2 times negative 3 minus 3y is 9. So that's negative 6 minus 3y is 9. Add that 6. Negative 3y is 15. Divide by negative 3, and y is negative 5. Our solution is negative 3, negative 5. Two more. Same equation, two different methods. First, use addition. We've got 2x, the y's cancel, and that equals 4. Divide by 2, and x is 2. Plug that back in. 2 minus y is 1. Subtract 2, and I've got negative y is negative 1. Divide both sides by negative 1, and y is 1. Excuse me. Use subtraction over here. That means I'm going to change the signs. I'm going to change the signs in the top equation this time. X minus x cancels. I've got 2y equals 2. Divide by 2, and y is 1. I plug that in. X minus 1 is 1. I add that 1 to each side, and I get x is 2. So final answer, 2, 1 is it, no matter how you do it. I hope these make sense to you. If you have any trouble, please reach out, and I'll talk to you soon.